Okay, this second video is going to talk all about audio tracks. We're going to look at recorded audio as well as loops from the loop library. We're going to check out the audio input devices from a drop-down menu. Right now I'm using the Samson USB mic. It's a USB microphone. And then I'll show you how to normalize a recorded audio track so that whatever you have recorded, whether it's your voice or an instrument, you're bringing it up to normal listening volume. Okay, so what I have here in this project window is just a really simple check, check, check. This is Mr. Weber recording in Mixcraft. Check, 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 1, 2. Very simple audio recording, and this meter is picking up my microphone in Mixcraft as well as the screen video that I'm recording. So if you notice, the audio track is green by default. You can change that color to whatever you want if you need to reorganize based on color. When I need to select different inputs, I have usually two different options here. The Realtek Audio is your built-in microphone that's already connected to the computer, and the Samson USB mic, the C03U, that's the USB mic that I have plugged in at my workstation. And I always want to use my microphone on the cardioid setting, which is, I believe, the middle switch out of the 3 switches on the back of the mic. And the green light should be facing you because that's the front of the microphone. So I'll just make sure that that's selected. If I want to normalize my track, what I have to do is double click the recorded audio and it brings up this editing window on the bottom here. I don't have to do too much like snap to grid or slice or chop this up in any way. I want to keep it the way it is. But what I do want to do is normalize it. So down here at the bottom, there's a tab called Audio and a checkbox here that says Normalize. If I click that, what you'll notice is, and it might not be much, but what you'll notice is the frequencies in this editing window will grow. Okay, so here we go. See how they sort of jumped a little bit? If I deselect that, it might jump back. So that's the original audio recording, and that's the normalized version. And you notice too that it'll also say normalized up here on the actual track. So we're going to leave that just the way it is. And now when I play it back, it should be at an acceptable or normal listening volume. Check, check, check. This is Mr. Weber recording in Mixcraft. Check, 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 1, 2. Pretty good. So the other cool thing about audio tracks, and I'm going to put these in order from 1 to 2. I'm going to disarm this. If I also want to add loops, I can click and drag loops from my loop library, and they will also pop up, and I can click and drag them onto audio tracks. There are a few different ways of organizing how you're searching for different loops. And what I mean by that is if you're looking for a specific tempo or style or instrument, you can search for these different things. So I'm going to first search by tempo. I'm trying to find something that's around 80 beats per minute. So if I click tempo, I'm then given this list of options. And again, I'm looking for something that's around 80 beats per minute. And if I click that category, it brings up every single loop that's between 80 and 89 beats per minute. Let's say I want to search by instrument, and I'm looking for some type of brass sound. I don't care what type of brass sound it is, but if I click that, it tells me how many loops there are in that category, and then I can demo these by clicking them.
Spider-Man.
So if I bring these up and I drag them into the window, I can then use these in my project. Check, check, check. This is Mr. Weber recording in Mixcraft. I don't really like this one, so I'm going to get rid of it. Let's see how that one goes. Check, check, check. This is Mr. Weber recording in Mixcraft. Check, 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 1, 2. Okay, and that's how you can click and drag different loops into the audio track.